And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Now Fox, and on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Gordon in at the 4. You know, Richard, when it comes to excelling in every facet of being a guard, De'Aaron Fox is that guy.
And there's no question he can take over with the scoring and get his teammates involved, B.A. He is a pest on defense. This man does it all.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, even though Kevin Herter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports at an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun. Brian?
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And down it goes. 2 points. Adebayo's got 5.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Landale's checked in for the Kings.
For your Kings,
Mitchell, the pass to Landale. Pass to Fox. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Miracle Man sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Fox. Lots of room. Rebound by the Heat. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Miami, they're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings.
I think for the Heat, they're not in any danger of a slow start. In position right now to challenge for a top seed this season.
No, they've started the season right away. There are teams out there that have been better, but I'm sure they're happy with how they've played so far.
3 on the clock. They need this. Jump shot is good that time. Mitchell's got 8.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And Richard, you played for 8 different teams. But what was your favorite city in the NBA?
It wasn't any of the places that I played. I love LA. I love Miami. I love New York. I love me some Toronto. But my favorite place was Phoenix.
The Kings making a switch here. Sabonis checked in. And it's Butler with the ball for the Miami Heat. Miracle Man can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Mitchell. Fox for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man in the last time out against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with 26 points, and as always,
there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the second half.
Well, the Heat's shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Pass to Jerome. We're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, B.A., and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front...
Now here's Porter. Up ahead. Finished off the break. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation.
Beat the defense.
And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Miracle Man. Fires from deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Miracle Man's got 5 points in the quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Robinson passes to Barnes, and it's Miami with a rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
To the inside, Miracle Man. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Pass to Fox. Fires it. To the middle. Here's Jovic. Again, the Heat score.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And the Kings shooting just 38% for this game so far. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's touched by Fox.
What is going on right now?
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Porter Jr. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Miracle Man. Back to Jerome. Here's Miracle Man. Jerome on the wing. Here's Miracle Man. Check by Mitchell. Shot clock at 3. Second chance shot. Kept alive. Boucher passes to Miracle Man. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul against Fox. Paul can't get it to go. Sacramento has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And Mitchell with the slam.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
The offensive rebound. Miracle Man passes to Paul. Here's Miracle Man. Again, the Heat misses.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Miracle Man.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
So you played and now broadcasted all around the league, Richard. You have a favorite arena when it comes to atmosphere?
Look, there is nothing like playing in New York City. I used to catch a cab from my apartment to go play games. But let me tell you, the crowds in Boston, they are something.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
I'm always flexing. Isaac, mura sa kagswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kagkinsa da, wa kaya ngay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon, at pag inamaw, storya ra ang galabaw. Isaac, mura kagsikinsa da, wa kaya ngay. Ay palabi, dagan kay kag arti, wa kay agi, ay pagpinag sa tinud anay, klaro kay kabay, mananap kami natay.
With the holidays coming up, it's time for our annual NBA Christmas Day game matchup.
This is where Team 2K TV goes up against a team of community members in a 2K version of one of the Christmas Day games.
And this year, the NBA team matchup is going to be chosen by
A hat draw. Why don't you do the honors, Alexis? What matchup is Team 2K TV taking on against the community? Drum roll.
Bucks versus the Knicks.
Not more Giannis. We always lose the Giannis, but that's going to be a fun matchup.
Wemby did say Giannis in 2K was unstoppable.
I hope we get the Bucks.
All right, look for this matchup in our
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. Welcome and happy holidays from... So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Gordon out there with Adebayo, and it's Miracle Man in at point. And for Phoenix, the big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Then it's Brooks, and it's Azubuike in at the 5. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Miracle Man, good.
And Jimmy Butler, all about team play. Great find right there.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Suns making a switch here. Bowman's checked in. Here's Miracle Man, stolen by Brooks. To the middle. Bowman's shot is good.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Miracle Man. Butler against Brooks. Hero, that's a two-pointer. They grab their own miss. And Adebayo throws it down.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bowman pass to Azubuike. Out to Brooks. There's the 3. It's the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Kings. Hero against Beal. Here's Miracle Man. The Heat with a fresh 14. Sinks the three-pointer. Miracle Man's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's Bowman. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Bowman. Last game he had 12.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
Miracle Man, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little.
Suns leading by 8. They've got Bradley Beal, and it's Bowman in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Beal against Hero. Pass to Miracle Man. Back to Hero. Left side, Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Adebayo. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Butler to the paint. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Hero.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Bowman. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
The pass to Hero. Count that bucket. Hero's got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Bowman pass to Azubuike. Here's Bowman, defended by Butler. Bowman's shot is good. Bowman's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Phoenix. Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Beal. Here's Miracle Man. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Here's Bowman. It's rebounded by Miracle Man.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And with that shot, the Suns lead is... And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Heat up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Miami leading by 4. On the court for the Heat, the wingmen. It's Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Gordon, and it's Miracle Man in at the point. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Booker outside. Launches it. Can't hit that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Kings got the job done. He scored 16 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. I know his teammates and coaches appreciated that kind of all-around performance. It sure impacted the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows? Maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Got that one up quick.
Brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
That's the Miracle Man. Adebayo kicks to Gordon. Hero passes to Butler. Here's Miracle Man. Miami no good on that time either.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Comes up empty down low.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Booker, no good.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Miracle Man, and that one's drained from the low block. Miracle Man's got 11 points.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Miracle Man, good.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Booker outside. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Booker's got his second basket.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And the Suns call time. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down late.
Substitution.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Diallo. And it's Azubuike in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
An offensive-minded player. Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Thursday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Utah Jazz. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
The Heat leading by 15. Here's Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Diallo.
And for Jimmy, winning is everything, and he demands the same from his teammates.
To the middle. Azubuike, good. Azubuike's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Miracle Man. Made that one as the 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
On the wing, Booker. Another shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
On the free throw, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami.
An aggressive scorer who hunts for his shot. Tyler knows how to get himself going.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Now here's Booker. He's guarded close. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here's Booker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Outside Gordon. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. Adebayo passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the shot goes down. And the Heat lead by 19.
Number 77.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Booker with no one around. That's good. And Sobio with the assist.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Miracle Man.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Passes it to Miracle Man. Now, Hero. He's covered by Beal. Back to Gordon. And there's the pass to Miracle Man. Off target from 3-point range. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Number 77. 5th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker.
Free throw good, Booker.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
And here's Miami. It's a 14-point game. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Miracle Man.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
That's the end of the game.
They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
The mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you. watching the NBA here on 2K Sports.